All right, guys, this is T here at Firefly with WRSU. We're here with Ziggy Alberts. Hello.
Hello and good afternoon. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Same clothes most days, but if you come, we'll make this work. I know we can be.
So we have a nice accent here right now. We get Australia. How cool, mate?
Yeah, look, it's one we try to avoid. When you hear the accent in other parts of the world, you just try and turn a blind eye, like you don't know each other. Because it stands out a bit, I think.
Yeah. I really like it. I wish I had an accent like that. This is so dope. Like, I've never met someone from out of the country. Sorry, this is really cool. So his set was earlier at the Treehouse. It's a cool location. It's like up in the woods. It's almost like electric foresty because it's like in the woods. How did you think that went?
Yeah, I think it was like, this is such a big festival and there's so many crossovers with different acts at the main stages. So to have the people we had there was some fans like I haven't played in Dover before. So to have people there who knew my music and then to have a crowd form, walking past from different stages, that was really really sweet and really took me back to a lot of my side stage, hippie festival beginnings in Australia. So it was really, it's a lovely afternoon. It's nothing like sweating in the sun on stage. It's quite a unique feeling and one I'm very fond of. Yeah.
Speaking of festivals, so you've been to a ton of Australian festivals. Was this your first US one?
This is my second US one of this run. I don't think this might be my second US festival ever, to be honest. Because we did Wanderlust Festival in Stratton Mountain, so in Vermont way. Yeah, so it's really sweet. And but this is the second festival. We've got quite a few festivals on this North American run. But yeah, a great start. Both festivals have been a really good vibe. So and we get to see some of the acts after this, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, so you're gonna go explore. Who are you most excited to see?
I honestly don't know because I leave that up to. I'm touring with a full group, and those guys really cross it. And it's also really nice, just to I've been preparing for the show. I haven't even looked at the lineup, so I'm just excited to kind of walk around and stumble across. I think Kygo's playing tonight. Yes. So I'm really psyched to see Kygo. That'd be rad. Yeah. For sure.
A lot of times I found some of my favorite artists to this day just chilling in the back eating lunch, and I'm like, oh, who is this? And then I become a huge fan after that, so that's always awesome. A lot of artists always have their favorite venue somewhere close to home or someone with an amazing crowd. What is your favorite venue to play?
Oh, that's a tough question, isn't it? I think a very special city to play is Melbourne for me, back in Australia. Just because it's always been a really supportive city. I think it is probably our most art-based city, and creative-based city, and so forth. I love playing in Melbourne. I'm going back to play a 12,000 capacity venue to headline it this summer, which is going to be my biggest show ever, and it's just going to be so sweet. So Melbourne's a very shout out to Melbourne because it's a very special city, and always leave Melbourne. Okay, Melbourne for me is every time I go to Melbourne, I'm jumping off the diving board because it's every show in Melbourne gets so much bigger that it's always this slightly nervous, I'm out of my depth, but they always embrace me when I jump in, so that's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's awesome. So when you do get nervous, do you think people in the crowd can tell, or do you just brush it off and no one can tell?
I just say it. If I'm nervous, I just flat out say it. As in, I just try not to hide anything on stage. If there's something going wrong, I just say it. If there's my sort of show is very interactive with the crowd, and I think the more that I do that, I've always found the better it is. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. So thank you so much. This is Ziggy Alberts here at Firefly Music Festival.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right.
Hey guys, this is Ziggy Alberts, and you are listening to WRSU 88.7 FM.